Hello and welcome to the Johnny Gets Cash YouTube channel. Happy New Year. Thank you for joining me today. Now, I've got a lot of very exciting projects coming and going, and I've got a few things in the pipeline for this year that I think are going to be very, very entertaining, or at least I hope they will. I think for me, some of it might be a bit of a nightmare and a bit of a head scratcher, but I'm hoping at least for you, it'll be entertaining. Anyway, as I said, today is a very, very short and sweet video, but it's just something to kick us off while I'm getting everything else lined up ready for the next video. Anyway, that's enough said about that. Enjoy. Guys, I want to thank today's video sponsor, Viofo, who have sent me their latest and greatest dash cam. Now, this is a dual dash cam kit, so we've got front and rear, but they've also sent me the interior passenger facing camera. Now, we all know there's a lot of crazy people out there on the roads, and normally I wouldn't feature a product, but I've been thinking a lot lately about the level of driving I've been seeing on the road, and I'm thinking I really do need to use a dash cam, and these guys were kind enough to send me their latest offering, the A229 Pro. So I'm going to be fitting that into this L405 Range Rover. Hopefully that'll keep everyone safe and keep a record of the sort of stuff I'm seeing on the road. So I'm going to crack on and fit this one now in this truck, and I'll show you how I do it. So here's what I've got in the kit. Not only have I got the front-facing camera and display, I've got the rear camera and the interior passenger-facing camera. Now, Viofo have been good enough to send me their hardwiring kit, which is sold separately, but because I want to use the parking protection mode on this camera so that when I park the truck, it records what's going on while the engine's not running and the ignition is off, I do need that hardwire kit. So bear that in mind if you want the same, that is extra. But all of this comes with the kit. Got various wires. They even give you a little trim tool. Now obviously I've got lots of trim tools here, but it's nice having a brand new one that's obviously completely clean and is not going to mark the interior of the Range Rover. This is a little lens flare protector, like a lens cap for the camera. It just goes over the lens on the front there. Kind of a bit like sunglasses, I guess. It just stops any haze or glare from affecting the footage. Now, as I said, I'm going to be hardwiring this, so I'm going to be tapping into the fuse box of the Range Rover. So you'll see me doing that and then mounting the cameras throughout the cab. So without much more being said, that's what I'm going to do now. Okay then, now that the dash cam is fitted, I'm going to take it for a test drive and we'll see how good the footage is that this Viofo camera captures. Fitting that camera wasn't the easiest job in the world. It wasn't hard or anything, it's just to get it done properly, it was a bit of a fiddle. So I've got a forward-facing camera, which is the main unit. I've got the rear-facing camera on the tailgate, and I've also got this passenger compartment-facing camera right here. The biggest fiddle was no doubt that rear camera. On this 405 Range Rover, I couldn't have it exactly where I wanted at the top of the rear windscreen inside. I had to have it at the bottom, and also routing that cable so that it doesn't interfere with anything else. Was a bit of a fiddle, but we got there in the end. Anyway, just going to go for a short test drive now and see how the camera performs on normal use, if the footage is any good. It should be, like I say, it's a 4K camera facing forward and I think a 2K camera facing backwards. So it should be pretty good. This isn't a tech review channel, as you probably know, so I'm probably missing loads and loads of tech specs. So what I'm going to do is put all the links and everything in the description of this video. So if you want to find out more about the camera and its specs, just follow those links and all the information will be there. Also, you'll be able to purchase the camera via that link if you should want to. As part of this little test drive, I'll include footage from the cameras so you can see what it is that I'm collecting. At the moment, I'm really pleased with the quality of the thing. I've got the lens flare protector on that front camera, so we'll see how that comes up on normal, non-hazy, sunny day driving. I think it'll be okay, because I think it's designed for use year round anyway, but I'll include all of that now so you can see what the camera sees. What I do particularly like about this camera so far is that there's an app you can get, the Viofo app, and you can connect that to the camera, so your phone will speak to the camera via its own mini Wi-Fi connection, and in the app you can then set the timers for your parking delay, because obviously I've got the camera hardwired, I've got the ability to have parking delay. You can set all your timers, your sensitivities, you can flip and rotate the camera image. For instance, on that rear camera where I had to fit it, technically the camera's upside down, but you can just flip the image upside down and then it's good as gold. So that's a really useful feature, I think, having that app. I'll show you now what the app looks like. Actually, there's tons and tons of features on it, and as I've said, I'm probably missing a load of the tech spec bits that you may want to hear, but I will do my best to include that in the video description. So overall, as I said, I've really only fitted this camera because I'm seeing more and more craziness on the roads, and it occurred to me that one of these days, if something were to happen, I would need to have that backup of a camera to sort of be able to say, you know, I was nothing to do with it, I was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. So that's why I fitted it, really. And as I say, thanks to the guys over at Viofo who have sent me not just a basic camera, but a very high spec camera, to be fair. Really happy with the item so far. Hopefully I've done a good job of showing you guys what the camera is, what it does. But yeah, thanks to Viofo, and thank you for watching. Hope it's been useful, hope it's been interesting, and as I say, there's links in the description if you want to buy one for yourself. Anyway, cheers.